Welcome to High Infidelity, the best cheating videos on YouTube. If you enjoy this content, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. Now let's get into the video.
I cheated on my husband with my ex-BF. Devastated and guilt is ruining my life. I'm 29, Hubs is 31, X is 26. Me and my husband have been married for 4, whereas me and my ex have been together for 5. X was 17. I was 19, for anyone wondering. I always had an amazing chemistry with my ex. He was my first and I was his first. We took each other's virginity. However, he was abusive. We moved in together when he was 19. We both worked. I eventually got pregnant when I found out he cheated on me multiple times throughout the relationship. He became abusive and eventually I lost the baby. I never got off from it. My ex further turned abusive and manipulative, and soon after he broke up with me and he threw me out. I'm not very much attractive. I've got scars given to me by my ex, childhood trauma, and my parents weren't supportive of me and my ex, so when we broke up, they didn't help much as they were so righteous and believed it was my fault. I met my husband when I was 23 and worked for a small firm. He was one of our big clients. I was blown off by him. He was everything a woman would dream of. Charming, young, handsome, got his life together, and damn humorous. We became friends, and after a year, we started dating. He was warm, felt home, someone you could always count on. This is what makes me even more guilty. He always told me dignity was most important to him, and how he hates cheaters. We got married a year later, and fast forward to now, we were doing great. 2 weeks back, my mutual friends organized a party, a homecoming type, even where every high school friend of mine would be at. It was exclusively for us, and hence my husband couldn't join us. I saw my ex there. He's changed, looked amazing. I found out he improved a lot. I drank a few glasses and he came over asking me to dance. I told him I can't do it because I was married. My friends pushed over, saying it was an innocent dance. I couldn't resist and we danced a bit when he leaned in. It was a big mistake. We kissed. It was passionate. Some people clicked our pics. I found this out later. I wasn't me. I was drunk and barely in my senses. He pulled me over and we started kissing right on the dance floor while everyone was watching. I don't remember much, but he pulled me over and drove to his house. My husband called me multiple times, but I couldn't answer him. I woke up the morning naked beside him. He showed me a video of us doing it and him saying, "I love you," and I whispering it back. I'm devastated. I left his place and asked him never to contact me again. My husband was suspicious at first, but I lied to him I was with friends. He bought this. My ex keeps sending me texts. I found out my friend recorded me and my ex kissing right in front of everyone and how it became a hot topic all around. It's bulls **T. I messed up. I destroyed my marriage. I found out later on he has a girlfriend and it makes me want to throw up even more. I'm thinking to come clean about it to my husband, but he told me cheating was a deal breaker. My husband is also well-respected and esteemed person, so I won't have any chances to get a good job if we divorce. I don't know what to do. Please help me out. A small update. You guys are right. I can't undo what I did. I can't lie or gaslight him. It was my fault I went there and I gave in to the dance when I could have said no in a strict tone. I was drunk and I lost control of my consciousness, but this isn't an excuse. I FCK'd up massively. I'm going to talk to him. Come clean. He's a wonderful man. I know what I did and all that matters now is how respectful I act. Either I can hide and he will find out sooner or later and divorce me, or I can come clean and that way I can have the little bit of dignity left in me, and even if he divorces, I'll be glad I had the courage to come clean. It's evening in here. He will be returning soon. I'll update if I can. Thank you. Update 1. Update. I cheated on my husband with my ex. A lot had happened since I last posted. My life is blowing up since. I found out from a friend, not from my friend's circle. She saw their friend of mine drugged my drink, that I was set up. Yes, I took 4 shots and I lost my senses because IT was drugged. My friends tried to set me up with my ex-BF. It turns out my ex-BF wanted me and he blackmailed my friends to do so. I also found out about the video OS me and my ex-BF doing it. He forwarded it to my friends. All FS, I confessed to my husband that I messed up. I didn't hit anything. Told him everything, and even let him talk to my friends who were blackmailed into drugging me. They confirmed it. They were blackmailed and apologized on their part, and that I was denying, but they were the one to push me. There was guilt, shame, disappointment, and hatred in his eyes. I cried, told him I love him. These few days he wasn't intimate to me. No hugs, no kisses, not even holding me. He even cooks his own lunch and eats out for dinner, sleeps in separate room. I'm devastated. What's more is he will be staying tomorrow night at a female friend's house. I know her and she's awesome. But somehow I have this feeling, what if he cheats? I know I'm being a hypocrite in here. I was drugged, but still it doesn't make up for me because my ex recorded me saying illa to him while I was that. I've asked him multiple times about us, he just gives me one answer. He's unsure. I've told him about IC, MC, counseling therapists. I told him I'll do anything and everything needed for us to move forward. I'll cut off my friends too, and maybe we can move out to a different city. He looked me in the eyes and asked me, is that going to change me? I know he is disgusted with me. He wants to give me another chance, but he is unsure. I don't know how to support him because he just doesn't want me around him. He's hurt, and not just hurt, he's hurt tremendously. I completely blocked my ex-BF, and my husband wants to file a restraining order as well as file a case against him for harassment and blackmail. I have this friend, let's call her R. She is my best friend from junior school. She told me maybe I should just settle down with my ex-BF as he's changed, and he did all that to show me. I wouldn't have said him illit in a drunken and passed out state if I didn't actually love him. She is also telling me I should let go of my husband because he is way out of my league. Please don't get me wrong, I already have inferiority complex. R is pretty and she's a wonderful person, but I don't know why I'm getting as if something is off. As if she wants to take her chances to date my husband. I caught her staring at him a few times, but I never thought anything about it because it wasn't anything serious. But now that she tells me and is actively trying to convince me to divorce and settle down with X, I'm getting some vibes. I honestly don't know where we are heading right now. My friends told me they'll try and convince my husband for a second chance. My best friend tells me to divorce and move on. We have a separate chat group, and it nearly caused a fight amongst us. A few of my friends are asking me to divorce because things will never be the same again and he deserves better, while some, actually most, are telling me I should try and make up for it. Your ex hasn't changed. He still manipulated you into sleeping with him even after you told him you're married. People don't change. He will send that video to your husband. You need to come clean and tell your hubby what you did. Take full responsibility. Yes, you were drunk, but that's no excuse. Unless you were blackout drunk and he took advantage, but that's rape and he should be prosecuted if that is the case. Doubt that it is by the way you described the whole thing. You will lose your marriage and everything good that came with it. Your husband will be broken for a while, but will get himself together eventually and be able to forgive you, but if he is the kind of man you say he is, will not want to have anything to do with you. You had plenty of chances to say no to your ex. Saying that your friends pushed you into dancing with him as you need a lot of help with a therapist or shrink before you should be in any relationship, TBH. Please stay single and work on yourself before jumping into another relationship. If you don't, you will just damage another guy who doesn't deserve it. BC, right now, that's what you are. You need help and single alone time if you want to become a better person. I am not trying to be rude or mean. I am trying to be as blunt as possible. BC sometimes on these posts is what is needed. Also, married people don't go to places like reunions without their spouses, no matter what their toxic friends say.